bet you were real comfortable too before you had to get up, weren't you?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get much sleep last night. It was really cold for us.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I've been living in LA for the last 6 months, so this is definitely
It's a shocker, isn't it?
It's a little bit of a shocker, and we were just in Texas like 3 days ago.
Okay.
So
It's a little bit different down there, isn't it?
way different. Yeah, it's like being in a really, really hot, wet oven. Yeah.
That's very fair. That's
A
very
hot,
fair.
wet oven.
Well, you just missed our hot, wet oven here because it was like 90 degrees
We
last
didn't
week.
have. It wasn't wet though. We don't have that humidity
Not yet.
that we will have.
We will be
later
having
on
that.
this summer. All right. So where are you from? You live in L.A. right now.
I'm originally from Tucson, Arizona. I'm
Okay.
a desert rat born and
Okay.
raised.
So you're used to the dry heat then. Down
I
in Tucson.
am used to the dry heat.
Yeah, okay.
Everyone says it's a dry heat. It's not that bad. It's not for the faint of heart though.
Have you ever tried putting an oven up to like 500 degrees and then opening the oven and just sitting in front of it? That's what it's like.
Pretty much.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tucson to a T. Absolutely.
That sounds delightful.
So your band is Pink Noise, and it's basically just you, correct?
Yeah. So it's like a solo project. It's it's more metal forward, and
Okay.
it's definitely more rock forward. So I do have players. I have my right hand man Garrett right here.
Yeah. Hi, Garrett. How are you? You can talk now.
Good, man. How are you guys doing?
Garrett's got his microphone adjusted for his guitar. Hi, Garrett. Do it. Let's do it again.
How are you guys doing?
We're good. We're good. All right. There's Garrett. And obviously, Casey, this is your solo project. So tell us, like, is this the first thing that you've done? Is it just what it's come to? Tell us the evolution.
It's definitely what it's come to. I've been in bands over the years. I started singing probably seriously when I was about 15 or 16 years old. I saved up my first allowances to go record in Phoenix, and I fell in love with the recording process, and just, it was so cathartic to write something that was a release for me. So
Yeah.
Over the last couple of years, I was in another band previously. It was called Neverless. And I did that with my best friends for a while, and unfortunately, just like, it just happens with bands. Sometimes they just fall apart for one reason or many reasons. But it's all good. It's led me to where I am now, and Pink Noise is, it's the best thing that could have happened to me.
Now,
so.
where did the name come from? Obviously, it's not just the color of your hair.
Yeah. Well, you could say it's a little smart branding tactic, but
well, tell us about that. We like to know about that.
yeah. So I remember I was writing my first single, Neverlast, in the studio with my producer Hiram, and I was thinking about band names. At the time, I had no band names. We were just writing just to write.
You're just Casey Fox.
Just Casey Fox. Yep, that's me. And I just remember looking on TikTok. I was scrolling, and for whatever reason, this Pink Noise, like, somebody was saying, like, oh, to put your babies to sleep, you can use this thing called Pink Noise.
Right.
It's like a frequency spectrum.
Yeah, it's like white noise or anything like that.
Kind of like white noise. A lot of people say that it sounds like rain, which is funny because I just released a song called Rain. But I was like, oh, that's really cool. Like, they said it's a natural frequency range to soothe the soul, to soothe people. And I was like, wow, that's exactly what music does for me. Conveniently at the time, my hair is bright pink, and I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, I'm cooking here.
This is meant to be.
Yeah, so it just became that, and I do think that being an LGBTQ aligned artist, I think that pink is a significant color in the spectrum there. So it just was meant to be. It was written in the stars, if you will.
Very cool. And now you've gotten a big following. Is it just did you have a following on TikTok? How did your song explode? It's called Pink. Obviously, that's what your single that you're working. How did your sound? I know you've got a lot of follows on Spotify. Where did it kind of originate from?
So I started putting out content in like June of 2024, and I was just doing covers. I was just trying to keep the ball rolling and just get stuff out there, just so people could see my face. And I was probably 5 videos deep when I put out a cover of Given Up by Linkin Park. And I did the 17-second long scream. And without my knowledge, I put my phone down for an hour, and by the time I looked at my phone again, it had like 150,000 views. This was the first time that anything like that ever happened to me. So I was like, whoa, what is happening? So it spiraled after that. Within 24 hours, Mike Shinoda had replied with a comment, said approved. And it just started going crazy viral. And after that, it was just a snowball effect of like everything I was putting out. It was just getting a ton of views. And I couldn't even believe it. I was like, I don't know why people want to see my pink head, but, we're here. So,
well, what was that like? Obviously, was Linkin Park an influence on you growing up?
Absolutely.
Okay, so
I think that was the first record I ever owned.
So what? Getting some approval, right? Getting some validation from somebody like that you've looked up to for a long time. What was that like in your head? Were you like, am I dreaming right now?
Yeah, I definitely had a pinch me moment. I definitely was. I think my wife was like in shock. She was like, "What is happening?" Like you were talking about, Linkin Park is one of the biggest influences in your life, and Mike Shinoda says approved.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a crazy feeling. And then it was just like other people that I've looked up to, like just kind of giving me my flowers and acknowledging like that I've worked really hard at it. Like one of the biggest influences in my younger years was Chris Daughtry. It's just an amazing rock singer, and there it is right there. It's amazing. I'm very blessed. He follows me on socials now, so that's really cool. I was like starstruck. I was.
So you've had a lot of positive things happen based off of what you were doing, and then has that allowed you to kind of explore more of your original material then?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, people were asking from the get-go after that video, like, where's the original music? Where's the Spotify link? Where's Apple Music? And I was like, oh man. I mean, I had some stuff in the chamber that wasn't mixed, and my producer was like, all right, let's get it mixed.
Yeah.
Let's do it. So we put out my first song, Neverlast, and it just kind of had that same snowball effect on
awesome.
TikTok and Instagram, and people loved it. I mean, within the first 5 months, I had 1 million streams on it, and I didn't put $1 behind marketing.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
It was just crazy to me. So.
Cool. That's very cool. We're talking with Pink Noise. It is obviously day number 2 of Spring Phonathon 2026, and we do some things that are a little different than we normally do, but we're always eager to have bands in, especially new music that is just hitting people's ears for the first time. So you're going to play for us this morning. Is that right?
Yes, that is right. We're going to
Okay.
do an acoustic version of my brand new single,
Okay.
Rain, off of my upcoming EP, Flesh and Bone.
Okay. Hold that thought. We're going to need to switch things because Garrett's going to need to be over where you are, Eliss,
Okay.
because, of course, equipment.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
all right.
got
So I'm going to let you and Garrett switch while we wait for Casey and Pink Noise to perform tonight at Magnolia Park. Garrett, slide that stool over into Eliss's spot, and we'll get set up because we got to make sure we have a microphone that works. And Eliss, you come join me over here. Got it. Oh yeah, I like it. I like it when we do these slumber parties during Spring Phonathon. It's a lot of fun. So. Getting things adjusted again tonight with Magnolia Park. Casey, you're opening the show. Is that right? First band on Pink Noise?
That is correct.
Okay, all right. So we're getting things shuffled around. We'll get Garrett into Eliss's spot. You have your stool, Garrett? Yeah. Okay, those are from Skin Man's Kitchen. Skin Man, of course, is the midday guy. There he is. There he's Skin Man. All right, we got Garrett in place. We'll let him get adjusted. Casey, you slide back over, and we'll make sure that we can get you on. All right. You want to take a few strums of that, and I'll see what your levels need to be? Oh, yeah. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds real good. All right, again, Pink Noise. Reintroduce it, Casey. Reintroduce it.
What's up, guys? I am Pink Noise, and this is my brand new single, Rain, off of my upcoming EP, Flesh and Bone. Foggy mind, I'm feeling gray. Every time I look at the sky, it's closing in on me. Feeding on the misery. It's all in my head, that's what they said, I need to medicate. I just wanna be like everyone else. I don't really feel right, losing myself. Can't swallow my pride and say I'm unwell. I need some help, but no one can tell. I'm sick of it always pouring rain. Got a cloud above my head and it's drowning me. Am I to blame? Am I comfortable inside of the hell I create in my head? I know that I'm not myself if I don't feel low. I think I'm in love with all the pain, so let it fall down like rain. Paranoid, I can't escape the feeling of dread. I'm stuck to a bed and only feel numb when I sleep. Fill me up with Novocaine, 'cause when I'm awake I'm full of disdain. Just put me out of my misery, misery. Just let me sleep, I don't wanna be endlessly suffering. I'm sick of it always pouring rain. Got a cloud above my head and it's drowning me. Am I to blame? Am I comfortable inside of the hell I create in my head? I know that I'm not myself if I don't feel low. I think I'm in love with all the pain, so let it fall down like rain.
It's Pink Noise live in studio. Spring Phonathon 2026. More from Casey and the crew next on 89.7 The River. 89.7 The River, music from Magnolia Park. They are headlining tonight at the Waiting Room, 62nd and Maple. The tickets available for that show at etix.com or at the door. And, of course, the opener for that show tonight, Pink Noise, otherwise known as Casey, who has joined us in studio. Good morning again. That was fantastic as
Good
far as the
morning
acoustic.
to you. Yeah,
I mean,
thank you so much.
Are you kind of leery about early morning performances, or are you good to go?
A little, yeah. I mean, I've never really done like a super early morning one. I mean, I had a little bit of hot tea before, but I mean, we rehearsed it last night.
And
so.
it's 10 o'clock in California, so it's really not that hard for you.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
I think it's the opposite of that.
Yeah.
You're right. It's 6 o'clock
I
in
believe it'd
California.
be 6 o'clock in California.
I always like to make Eliss make her I just farted face. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is that what that is?
No, it's the I smell the fart face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I think something's fishy's in here.
Yeah, it's usually me. So we're here with Casey and Garrett. The rest of the crew, Noah is the tour manager. And, of course, we've got Caitlin in the back who is on the socials. What are the socials? How can we follow Pink Noise online? Where can we get the latest from you?
Pink Noise on everything is at Pinkish Noise.
Okay. Pinkish Noise.
Yeah, pinkish. Yeah, Pink Noise was taken, so I
Okay.
had to be clever and kind of funny with
Okay,
it. So.
yeah.
I like it, though.
I sometimes I like to ask ChatGPT just for fun what we should be asking the bands, and here's what ChatGPT said this morning when I was like, "Hey, Pink Noise is coming in the studio," and they were like, "Oh, well, if it is the Casey Fox version, lean into this." And otherwise, it said, what was the other thing? There's a couple other ones, like a band from India and a band from Taiwan. Is that why you had to be creative, or did somebody just steal Pink Noise because they were like they liked the
I
name?
think it's just some random guy on Instagram.
Of course it is.
I think I remember sending him a message being like, "Can I have your handle?" And he never responded.
He's
which
like, "Who is
He's
this
like-
person?"
You know, it's
No.
fine.
Someone wants my handle? No, I want it more now.
Right? Yeah.
I didn't really
that'll
care
be
before, but now it's in demand.
Now I
Yeah.
want this.
Okay,
yeah.
so at Pinkish Noise.
at Pinkish Noise on everything.
Okay. And there, it's just an S. It's not a Z. You didn't go crazy with the noise. It's
No.
Noise. Okay.
Yep. Pink Noise, all caps, one word.
Okay. And if Spotify, how many tracks you got on Spotify right now?
I think I have 11 tracks plus one with Magnolia Park.
Okay.
Oh, that's
off
sick.
of their record Vamp, and it's called Crave, and
Which-
we actually play that tonight.
Okay. Awesome. And do they come on stage with you then, or what?
No, so I go on for them. or,
Okay.
like in
Sorry
their
to
encore.
spoil it for anybody that was waiting
Yeah,
to be
sorry for
surprised.
the spoiler alerts if you guys are coming to the show.
And I love this merch that you just dropped. This is your first official merch drop that you've got out now.
That is correct.
So,
I
yeah.
actually designed all of those pieces.
I
myself.
love it. I think these are great, and
you so
these
much.
will be available tonight.
No, so these ones, so everything on here is exclusive to online except for the hoodie. The hoodies I do have on this tour.
The hoodies are the sickest ones. So yeah,
Right on.
So it
Love
works out
that.
well.
yeah.
Thank
yeah.
you so much.
Absolutely. Anything else you want to add before we get you back to bed?
I do have an EP coming out. It's
Okay.
my second EP. It's called Flesh and Bone. This is definitely the more vulnerable, stripped back version of myself, and it's the most transparent I think I've ever been in my musical career. And I hope that you guys just go check it out and pre-save it. You can pre-save it right now if you go to the
Okay.
links on my socials.
Okay.
But
Pinkish Noise.
Pinkish Noise,
Okay.
yep. And yeah, I hope you guys check out the record when it comes out. April 17th is when it comes out.
All right.
Oh, great.
Where's the drummer at right now, by the way?
He is sleeping. Beauty rest.
Those drummers, Elise.
The
Am I right?
laziest ones. The laziest ones.
You know Ashley's
To be
listening
fair,
right now.
to be fair, they got to look around their drum kit. That's not the one I would have chosen to be a drummer. You know,
No, it's like
a
a
lot.
lot of extra work.
it's a lot. It's a
no,
lot,
thank
for
you.
sure.
You just got a microphone you got to carry, and half the time that's part of the rig.
Right?
Oh, exactly. Noah's got.
That's-
Oh,
yeah.
Noah's carrying it.
we
Okay,
go.
we see how it works. Well, thanks again for joining us and getting up nice and early. Safe travels to Des Moines after the show tonight. Lots to do there as well. You'll enjoy that, but you'll really enjoy the Waiting Room. It's a great venue to perform at. So
Amazing. I'm so hyped about it. Thank you
Good.
guys so much for having me,
Thank
Elise
you
and
for
Jake.
coming
Thank you
in.
guys.
Absolutely. Pink Noise, you can see Pink Noise tonight. Casey and the crew, Garrett, the lazy drummer, Noah, and Caitlin as well. We're kidding. Her best friend is her drummer in her band, so that's why we
Beautiful.
kid.
Ashley did just text me. My drummer just texted me and said rude. So
Rude.
Pink Noise tonight, opening up for Magnolia Park at the Waiting Room. Those tickets are available at the door, or you can score them in advance at etix.com. It's 8:20. It's Phonathon. We'll be back with more right after this on 89.7 The River.